And the Stars through center ice for the rookie Curtis McKenzie. But then put off the glass again by Yashkin. And Laterra back in his own line now for Jackman. And ahead to Pietrangelo. Stars back in a bit. Big rebound coughed up by Lettinen.
Went back to Frölunda in Sweden last year after playing one preseason game. He was good in the first star in the game.
Now the Stars, Ben and drive, he scores! Jamie Benn, a rocket. And it's 1-0.
Oh, that's 2 set plays off the face-off, same face-off dot. One results in a good scoring chance where Brian Elliott snaps it out of midair. This one here again, same play. You see Spezza wins the draw. Ben slides over to the point. Klingberg plays it back, and they're in the middle of the ice. Nobody defending, no protection whatsoever. That's the most dangerous part of the ice right there with traffic in front of.
And now Demers has it back of the goal. And around for Jordie Benn. On to center ice for Sevier. Jackman steps up and buries him with a heavy hit.
That's a good hit right there. Was not prepared for that hit.
What a hit there indeed. And now Cole with it. And he was hit by Oshie. Butler can't hold it in. And Spezza in with Jamie Benn. 2-on-1 to Benn. And he scores! And it's 2-0.
Well, big hit by Jackman to get things stirred up a little bit, and it was a good play. It had nothing to do with the goal that goes in, but again, throughout the neutral zone right here, the Dallas Stars just keep humming right here. They're big play there through the neutral zone by Cole, poking that puck ahead of the play. And that's where Spezza makes the pass to make it a 2-on-1 break right here. Little heel-to-toe saucer pass as Alex Pietrangelo goes sprawling across.
And quite a start for Jamie Benn and the Stars. Now it's moved in by Garvin. His backhander rebounds, and they score! Eakin, it's 3-0.
Eakin's all alone on the doorstep. And this is, Jake Allen's going to get the nod, but more than anything else, as I've heard Ken Hitchcock a number of times over to our left as we're between the benches, the Blues just aren't working. Not working whatsoever and not defending in front of their net. And we're going to have a timeout as well on the play. And you see there's guys in numbers there as Garvin just takes a backhander from a sharp angle, and Yoki Paka, the defenseman, jumps in there. Cody Eakin all alone and does not get sorted out whatsoever.
And Yoki Paka, the young Finnish defenseman, now for Jamie Benn. And then Spezza, drop pass to Daly. Here's Spezza. And off the arm of Elliott, or rather Allen, and he covers with the glove. His first real test since taking over for Brian Elliott. And the Stars the other way. Fiddler fires it in. And then Jackman worked over by Fiddler. Backus plays it around. He was hit there by Ritchie. And the puck moved to center ice. Cole into Oshie. He spins around a shot. Handled there by Lettinen. He's lost his goal stick now. McKenzie in the line, a shot. That was wide by Demers. And then it rolls around to Backus. With 5.5 to go here in the first. Backus and Oshie. Oshie a pass. That goes on goal. Now Yashkin with it down low. Here's Dmitry Yashkin around the goal. Wrap around and a save there by Lettinen. Blues win it. Steen a drive, and he ripped that one high. And all the way back to the line now for Pietrangelo. For Stastny. Here's Stastny again. Rolls it back to Steen. Backus in front. Now Pietrangelo the one-timer. Rebound. And the Blues can't get there in time after the save by Lettinen, and the Stars fire it down the ice. That's back for Pietrangelo. He looks around now, finds Tarasenko. Back on the line, Steen, and a shot, and again a rebound is punched up, but the Blues can't get to the front.
Yeah, good shot, though. He's got that label right between the legs, but Kari Lettinen got those pads tightly closed there to smother that area. Number one, start playing the way they normally play. Start getting to work.
Now Berglund to Stastny, a shot, and that was wide of the goal. Here's Berglund back on the line for Butler. And then Berglund off the boards. Here's Yashkin. He turns, fires it. And a save by Lettinen, kept in by Butler. And now the Stars regrouping at center ice. Goligoski in for Ritchie. To Demers. Now across for Jamie Benn. And Benn fires it and he scores! And the hat trick for Benn.
Jake Allen has been fiddling with that mask right there, and The puck goes in, and this shot just made it look easy by Jamie Benn. I mean, just such a slick release. You could barely hear the puck leave the tape of his blade on the right side of your screen. Let's keep in front of the front of the net and see. You know, Ritchie's right there. Ritchie's in a phenomenal position there. Stick it out a little bit on the right.
And Dallas 1-for-1 tonight. Now Jamie Benn back on the line. Klingberg, a shot, and a save by Allen. It's loose there. Daly pokes away, but Allen gets over. And he makes the save. Demers across to Goligoski. He is eyed by Schwartz, who now heads off on a line change. The Stars with it. Tipped in by Cole. Allen out there, and he can't clear it by Cole. And now Sevier with it. And his shot, and a pad save by Allen. And the Blues clear the rebound to center ice with Yashkin. And it comes free for Laterra. Now Tarasenko comes in. Blues going with 5 forwards here. Schwartz across. Oh, what a save by Letton on Tarasenko. The Blues' best chance tonight.
Very similar to the game in which Tarasenko scored 3 goals against Kari Lehtinen in Dallas earlier in the year. One of them snuck right between the body and the side of his glove. Now what a pass. What a display of patience there by Jaden Schwartz. He's holding on, and then finds him open, and make no mistake.
And off the boards for Schwartz. So the Blues have mixed up their lines and the defensive pairs, trying to just get something going here. Here's Schwartz, tipped, moved in by Reeves. And Reeves a drive, scooped up by Lehtinen, and no further play. And now Tarasenko. He goes across. Steen works in a shot. Blocked by Goligoski. Now Steen again, back for Tarasenko. He comes in. Back door. And a save by Lehtinen on Yashkin as he read that play very well. Trangelo again, a shot. And that goes wide. Bouwmeester gets it right in front. And Stastny couldn't pull the trigger. Oshie across to Bouwmeester. And that drive on goal, and a save by Lehtinen with Backes right in his kitchen area. And the Stars chop it up the middle and down the ice. Funneled down the ice by Jamie Benn. And this should just about do it. As Demers is back, the Blues, 2 shots. Here's Schwartz in, a shot. Glove save by Lehtinen.
Wow, what a save.
Made that one look very easy. And off the faceoff, the Stars control it. And it's poked in by Jamie Benn. And then Benn a hit in the corner on Bouwmeester. Now Benn, who has picked up his first ever hat-trick, back of the goal in front. Wraparound trying to save by Allen. And then Horkoff spins out of the corner. Now for Goligoski. To Demers, back to Goligoski. Everything on the outside here. Good kill by the Blues. Goligoski, a shot blocked in front. Another chance, and Allen makes a save on Brett Ritchie. Now Vernon Fiddler, he'll march in, Fiddler with it. And a shot blocked by Butler's leg, comes in front. Now Butler skate kicks it away. And then Jordie Benn a drive, tipped on goal, and a save by Allen on a tricky one. Steen drops it off for Butler, just off the bench. And he'll cruise back on the goal. Now Butler in front, Backes missed it. Jackman gets it. And a shot is up high, and a save by Lehtinen kept in. Now Jackman again. He waits, back door. To Oshie, hit the back of the net. The Stars held in by Pietrangelo. And his pass hit the skate of Ritchie and Karam's back to center. Now Laterra in for Schwartz. He pulls up on Klingberg to Bouwmeester, drive tipped on goal, and a save by Lehtinen. How did he react that quickly? But he did, and makes a very good glove save.
Yeah. He said he's made adjustments in the game. He's been a solid passer of the puck.
Now Gotch in for off. They jam away. And it's covered by Lehtinen. Oh, you've got a lot of gumption. Here's Butler, a shot, tipped on goal. And a save by Lehtinen. The Stars have not blanked the Blues in St. Louis since April 4th of '81. And just as I say that, the Blues score. And it's 4-1. Oh, you've got a lot of gumption. Here's Butler, a shot, tipped on goal. And a save by Lehtinen. The Stars have not blanked the Blues in St. Louis since April 4th of '81. And just as I say that, the Blues score. And it's 4-1.
Phillies line going up against the Roussel line, and a good little wrister right there. Really good wrister. Patrick Berglund comes off the boards on the top of the circles. Backhand pass from Stastny. The one defenseman puts his goaltender in a bad spot, and that's Demers. And that goes over the pad and under the glove from Patrick Berglund.
By Garbage. And Garbage turning, kept in by Berglund. Okay, here we go. Through his legs.
Here we go.
Berglund in. Now Roussel and Jackman fighting at the other end.
Started on the far side, and Jackman did everything to get him to engage.
And Roussel lands a left. Jackman lost the helmet, but he tries to fight back. And they continue to throw punches. A left there by Jackman. And the linesmen jump in.
St. Louis girl. They know the wily old veteran and what he's got to do in the course of a game. Played a good one. He's played a good hockey game.
He really has. Now Butler with it. A shot one-timer on goal. And a save by Letnin.
But then at 8:18, Ben scores to make it 2-0. At 8:38, Eakin scores to make it 3-0.
And the final is 4-1. As Berglund gets the lone goal in that third period. Blues outshot the Dallas Stars in the game 28-22.